Your lifetime warranty floor is already failing. Between 2014 and 2023, LVP jumped from 11.9% to 28.8% of all US flooring sales, and the garbage products exploded right alongside it. At least, that's what everyone thought. How does someone go from trusting a big box brand to ripping out a floor after 18 months? The private label machine is the answer. Home Depot's Lifeproof and Lowe's SmartCore are not made by those retailers. Third-party OEMs manufacture them, and quality shifts batch to batch. Shaw Industries co-develops SmartCore, yet the support chain between retailer and manufacturer is completely fragmented. When something goes wrong, you're bouncing between two entities, neither of whom feels responsible. And that wasn't even the part that got people angry. The real trap is the fine print. That 100% waterproof claim means the plank itself won't absorb water. It does not cover moisture rising from a concrete slab. And no, I'm not making that up. Where layer thickness is the single most critical spec. 6 to 8 mil fails in high traffic areas. 20 mil or higher is the real benchmark. Every homeowner who bought these floors would look back on this moment and wish they'd made a different call. The inspector saw it coming. The spec sheet showed it. Nobody listened. Number 7, generic imported LVP sold on Amazon, Wayfair, and discount e-commerce sites. This is where the flooring market gets genuinely dangerous. These products have no transparent core composition, no verifiable VOC certification, and no US contact information for warranty claims. You are installing a chemically untested product in the same rooms where your family breathes, eats, and sleeps. Off-gassing reports appear consistently across product categories at this price point, and no regulatory body verifies what is actually inside these planks. The click-lock systems on generic imported LVP fail because manufacturing tolerances are inconsistent across production runs from unnamed factories and rotating facilities. One box clicks together cleanly. The next box, from what looks like the same product, won't seat properly. Gaps appear within months. Planks lift. The floor looks amateur within a year. Here's the warranty reality. If the brand does not exist in 18 months, neither does your warranty. These brands disappear regularly. A company selling under a made-up label on a marketplace has zero obligation to honor anything. No corporate address, no customer service line, no escalation path. The price per square foot looks like a serious deal, sometimes as low as 79 cents. But factor in full replacement within 2 to 3 years, plus labor costs averaging $3 to $5 per square foot, and you have spent more than a quality floor would have cost at the start. Real homeowners have documented spending $500 to $1,500 on these floors and replacing them entirely before year 3. Generic imported LVP is not a budget option. It is a deferred expense with added chemical risk. Number 6, Armstrong and Bruce Value Tier LVP lines. These are legacy names in American flooring, brands with decades of credibility in hardwood and laminate. That reputation is exactly what makes their budget LVP lines so problematic. Armstrong and Bruce entry-level collections use wear layers between 6 and 12 mil. That range sits at or below the threshold for pet households and high-traffic kitchens. Surface dulling begins within the first year. Pet claw scratching is documented across dozens of verified consumer reviews, appearing well before the first anniversary of installation. The mechanism is straightforward. A 6 mil wear layer is approximately 0.15 millimeters of protective surface. A medium-sized dog's claw exerts concentrated pressure that exceeds what that layer is engineered to resist. Once the wear layer is compromised, the printed design layer beneath it is exposed, and the floor degrades rapidly and permanently. Warranty language frequently excludes scratching and surface wear from coverage, which is precisely the failure mode these floors experience most often. But Armstrong and Bruce wasn't done yet. Not even close. Their premium collections use 20 mil wear layers and are engineered to a genuinely different standard. The problem is that budget shoppers see the brand name and assume the quality transfers across the line. It does not. You are buying the brand, not the product. And the brand name, in this case, is writing a check the entry-level floor cannot cash. Number 5, TrafficMaster LVP from Home Depot. This is one of the most widely purchased LVP products in the United States, and it is built to a spec that should disqualify it from most permanent home installations. Wear layers on TrafficMaster sit at 0.3 millimeters, roughly 12 mil, which is the absolute minimum threshold for residential use. That's not a comfortable margin. That's the floor. Edge curling begins in year 2 across multiple documented cases. Surface wear accelerates in any area that sees consistent foot traffic, entryways, hallways, kitchen paths. Everything was in place when homeowners bought this floor at what looked like a responsible price point. TrafficMaster just didn't know what everything was building toward. Hundreds of consumer complaints cataloged across Home Depot's own review platform, documenting aesthetic failure well within the warranty window. The 15-year residential warranty sounds credible until you read what it covers. Manufacturing defects are covered. Normal wear, surface dulling, and edge separation from subfloor movement are not. Those exclusions happen to describe the most common failure modes this floor produces. The deeper problem is placement. TrafficMaster sits in the same Home Depot aisle as Lifeproof, creating a false sense of category equivalence. A shopper walking that aisle sees two LVP products from the same retailer and reasonably assumes they are in the same performance class. They are not. TrafficMaster is engineered for temporary applications, rental flips, short-term renovations, spaces where appearance matters for 12 to 24 months. It is marketed and sold as a permanent home solution. That gap between application and marketing is where homeowners lose money. Number 4. Corelux LVP from LL Flooring, formerly Lumber Liquidators. The company's history here is not background noise. It is directly relevant to the product you are considering. LL Flooring paid $36 million in 2018 to settle a class action lawsuit over formaldehyde levels in Chinese-made laminate flooring. That settlement established a documented pattern of sourcing oversight failures. It is court record. And sourcing oversight is a proven weak point at this company. Corelux is priced at $2 to $3 per square foot, with 12 mil wear layers. Customer reviews document scratching and plank movement in high traffic zones within the first 2 years. The locking mechanism has been cited in multiple reviews for loosening over time, particularly in areas with temperature fluctuation. A warranty is only as good as the company standing behind it. The retailer's financial instability makes multi-year coverage meaningless on paper. For a while, things actually seemed fine. Early installations in low-traffic bedrooms held up reasonably well. That didn't last. Number 3. NewCore Waterproof LVP from Floor & Decor. This one operates behind a particularly effective illusion. Floor & Decor showrooms are impressive. Wide aisles, professional lighting, large format displays. NewCore is presented in that environment at $2 to $3.50 per square foot, which reads as mid-tier value. Most people never heard about this part. The actual specs place NewCore squarely in the budget tier performance category, regardless of how the showroom presents it. Edge chipping during installation is a documented pattern across NewCore products. The material is brittle under standard DIY conditions. Cutting planks to fit around door frames and transitions produces chipping at a rate that experienced installers flag as above average for the category. That brittleness is a material composition issue, not an installer error. The warranty structure is where NewCore becomes genuinely problematic. It explicitly excludes damage from improper subfloor preparation and concrete slab moisture. Those two exclusions cover the two most common real-world failure modes for LVP installation. If your concrete slab has any moisture vapor transmission, and most do, and your floor fails because of it, the warranty does not apply. Surface scratching on lighter. NewCore colorways is reported within 12 to 18 months of normal residential use. The lighter, the color, the more visible the wear. And the showroom lighting that made it look premium is nothing like the lighting in your actual home. Floor & Decor's presentation is genuinely excellent. NewCore's performance in real homes is not. Number 2. SmartCore Luxury Vinyl Plank, Lowe's exclusive. This product reaches millions of homes annually, and the gap between its best and worst SKUs is wider than most buyers ever realize. Wear layers across SmartCore collections range from 12 to 20 mil, depending on which product line you select. That is a significant performance gap, and it is easy to accidentally buy the wrong one. A shopper selecting based on color or price has no reason to check wear layer specs unless they know to look. Most do not. The 12 mil SKUs sit at the minimum viable threshold. The 20 mil versions are meaningfully better. The packaging does not make this distinction obvious. Seam gapping and plank separation are documented within the first heating season, particularly over imperfect subfloors. Heating cycles cause slight expansion and contraction. On a subfloor with any variation, SmartCore's locking mechanism experiences stress at the seams. Planks peak, meaning the edges lift slightly and separate. Once that starts, it accelerates. Locking mechanism failures are reported across multiple SmartCore collections. Planks click together cleanly during installation, begin separating at the seams within 1 to 2 years. This is a structural failure, not cosmetic. The warranty requires documented acclimation and subfloor flatness within 3/16 of an inch over 10 feet. Both conditions are easy to violate and nearly impossible to prove you met after the fact. When a claim is submitted, Lowe's refers homeowners to the OEM manufacturer. The OEM refers them back to Lowe's. The homeowner gets no resolution. Pay attention to this next detail, because it explains everything. The support structure for SmartCore is fundamentally split, and that split is by design. No single entity owns the warranty outcome. SmartCore had millions of square feet installed before this pattern became publicly visible, and the clock had already started. Number 1. Lifeproof Luxury Vinyl Plank, Home Depot's house brand. This is the single most consequential bad buy in the LVP category, and the reason is scale. Lifeproof is manufactured by third-party OEMs, including Halstead, New York. Quality varies between collections and between production runs of the same collection. 2 boxes of the same SKU purchased 6 months apart can differ in wear layer consistency and locking mechanism tolerance. That variability is not disclosed at retail. Lower-priced Lifeproof SKUs use 6 to 8 mil wear layers. Visible denting and scratching appear within 1 to 3 years in high-traffic areas. A 6 mil wear layer is not a premium product. It is the minimum entry point for the category. Pay attention to this next detail, because it explains everything. That lifetime warranty explicitly excludes moisture damage from beneath the floor. The waterproof floor isn't covered when water comes from below. Homeowners install Lifeproof over concrete slabs, because the marketing says waterproof, and when moisture vapor transmission causes planks to buckle and separate, the warranty claim is denied. The warranty isn't broken. It's working exactly as written. Denting, edge chipping, and surface wear are documented across thousands of consumer reviews spanning multiple Lifeproof collections. The volume of complaints is not typical for a product performing at its stated spec. It is the signature of a product marketed beyond its actual capability. Lifeproof had the shelf space and the marketing budget before this pattern became undeniable, and the clock had already started on every floor installed under that lifetime promise. The real question isn't which floor looks best. It's which floor is still standing in 5 years. The next video exposes the kitchen cabinet brands running the exact same trap.